Good morning, guys. This is Dougie, or Doug, D-U-G. Say hello to everybody. We are going out today. We're going to do a little venture. We're going to do crazy socks today. Our crazy socks today are going to be Yoo-Hoos. Yoo-Hoo. I don't think Doug's going to join us, but we're going to do Yoo-Hoos. Go out and do some adventures south of here in Danville, Virginia. So, hey, watch this. Caesars, Virginia. Caesars, Virginia. Not seizures, as my son said. I said it's Caesars. They're hiring if you guys need a job. Move on down here to Danville. Casinos going up. The new Caesars, Virginia. We're in a small town, Danville, Virginia. Home of the new Caesars. Coming down, and I think this park's called Ballou Park over here. It's pretty big. It goes way back over there to the left. And this is, I think, Main Street. It goes down to Main Street anyway, so I don't know what street this is right here. Old gas station over here. I think this gas station may still pump for you. They don't do that many places. I think New Jersey still does that. And that's another state that still pumps for you. But yeah, this is, which street is this, Mikey? This is West Main. West Main. Look at the cool fountains out there. It's a funeral home. Coming up on some old houses down here on our right. Maybe some on the left too. You guys have ever heard of a small school called Averett? It used to be Averett College. I think about 10 years ago they switched over to Averett University. But this is the home of Averett College / Averett University. Pretty old historical houses here. I think historical claim to fame for Danville, they have quite a few. But one of their historical claims, I think this was a Confederacy capital right before the Confederacy fell. That it was the last capital before Richmond. It may have been the last capital of the Confederacy. That's one of the things. That's Averett College / Averett University. Dr. King came here and spoke during the Civil Rights Movement and spoke at a church just north of here. I think it's on this road off to the left, north of here. A couple key Civil Rights Movement era things happened here. Yeah, great little historical city. See these older houses here. Look at this pretty cone-shaped house over here to the left. This white one. Really pretty. Wow, it's really pretty. And then church here, kind of in the middle of the street, on the corner there. Coming around here. I think this was called Millionaires Row at one time. I don't know if it's here or down the street. I think it's more down when we pass the hospital up here, but it was called Millionaires Row. We'll get there in a second. What's the name of the church right here, Mike? You can see it anywhere. It's up on the front right here. Presbyterian, I think. Methodist, maybe.
Methodist. Mount Vernon Methodist.
Mount Vernon Methodist. This was right across the street here. Used to be a college too. I can't think of it. I think it's called Stratton or the
Stratford.
Stratford. That was a all women's college in the 1900s, I believe. But look it up, Stratford College. I'll try to put some links this time in the description to let you guys know some stuff. I think this house right here was Lady Astor's house. It's either this one or the previous corner, but it was Lady Astor. Yeah, it's that one. But I think she was a duchess, married to somebody in royalty in England. But Lady Astor. This building on the right here, on the corner, I think it's got magnolia bushes or trees out front, but that is the art museum, Danville Museum, and what was that Capitol building, that Confederacy Capitol building, that last one before the Confederacy fell in the Civil War. But that was that building. We'll go by as soon as this red light. It's on the corner of Hallbrook and Main Street. But we're coming right up to it now. But yeah, here it is, right on the right here. Pretty building. Pretty building. And it's become an art museum. Here's some more. I think this is more of Millionaires Road. Danville's other big thing was tobacco market. It was the largest tobacco market in the country through the 1800s up until the probably 1980s, 85, 86. It was still going strong. When I left high school is when it started to fall off. But R.J. Reynolds, Philip Morris, all your tobacco markets, this is where they bought all their tobacco for all their cigarettes. So this is where all these houses come from. A lot of these tobacco growers and stuff. Churches, both sides of the road here. Tobacco market, all the warehouses that were downtown are now turned into apartment buildings. And they're really cool because they leave all the brick exterior. What is it? What do you say? Brick? Exterior. All the brick exterior is up, and you can still see that inside. This was Hotel Danville back in the day. I think now it's apartments. I think it's cheaper housing apartments now. But this is Main Street, Danville. The Elks Lodge is there on the left. There's a Mason Lodge down here on the right. It's a really big building. For Danville, it's a really big building. But a lot of these older buildings that had sit empty for years, probably 30, 40 years, are now starting to come back with pubs, restaurants, different little boutiques, bookshops, really revitalizing Danville. Danville actually, as of yesterday, after taping of this video, won the All-American City Award. I think it was something they had to go to Denver, Colorado, and do a presentation on, and how they've come back, brought the city back, and brought manufacturers here and stuff like that. But they won the All-American City Award. So Danville is definitely coming back. I remember as a kid, Danville really started to go downhill, and they've really brought the city back. I'm gonna ride right down Craighead Street. I believe this is Craighead. Yep, Memorial and Craighead, as you can see across the way. Ride down there and show you the warehouses, and then we'll probably be heading home from here. But this used to be the tobacco market down through here, Patton Street. You take a right, you go up there. Historical building that's really historical. At that building up on the hill, I try to zoom into it. That concrete older building back there, that was a civil rights thing that happened there called Bloody Monday. Look it up. Really some horrific things happened here during the civil rights movement, and that was, I think it was called Bloody Monday or Bloody Sunday. It was a big march down here, and a lot of racist people brought dogs out and really done a lot of terrible things to people. Here are some restaurants that have opened up down here in the old tobacco warehouses. These are all old tobacco warehouses. So at one time, this was the tobacco markets down here, and this is where you brought all the world's tobacco came out of Danville. Now they're restaurants and apartment buildings and boutiques and shops. This is all really grown up, really came back to life. I mean, this used to be, if you came down here, you didn't come here at late at night by yourself. This was like a no-no to come here late at night. You could really get yourself in a bad situation down here at nighttime when I was a kid. And now it is, as you see, cars are here. Look at this little boutique. Look at this elephant, this piece of artwork right here. Really cool. And this all these old buildings here used to be, like I said, a tobacco market, and now they're warehouses that are now apartment buildings. And this is a city marketplace right here. On the weekends, it does food and stuff. You see museums down here and the Amtrak station. So if you want to come through Danville, you can stop at this Amtrak station, pick you up an Uber, and go around town. I'm thinking this is the next big warehouse that they finish up in Danville. But we're gonna head out of town now and head back to Lynchburg, and maybe I'll do a couple videos there in Lynchburg, and then put the video out for today. But thanks for joining us. Crazy socks for today. We went with Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo for the trip to Danville. And we're eating a little bit of Taco Bell. They got the strawberry, what is that, strawberry lemonade?
Yep.
Had some nachos, and I had two Cantonese, what do you call them? I don't know what you call them. But look at this. I started laughing here for a second. I just had to tell my son about HBO. That used to be a selling point. Look at that. Free HBO at this hotel. It's budgeted in. I think this hotel might be $15 a night now. But you guys, who out there remembers when you were like, okay, they got HBO? I'm staying there tonight. Free HBO for 24 hours. So we're sitting here eating, and then we observed somebody literally pass out over there, and they had to call the ambulance. They like fell out on the road right there where them boxes are. So yep, nachos. Can't say the name of them tacos because I can't speak. Cantinas or something like that. Free HBO at the budget inn, and then we're back up the road. We're coming outside of Danville here and stopped at a little car dealer here on the side of the road. Got a couple of nice cars my son wanted to look at real quick, see if he can pick up. I don't think he's gonna buy anything, but he's looking.